Law enforcement officer Oscar Basora was working a call when his car veered off the road and into a tree.
When that happened, that sent the weight of my body forward, and my right knee struck the dashboard. And apparently in doing so, it put a lot of pressure on the femur bone and on the pelvis.
He was rushed to the trauma center at Lee Memorial Hospital. His hip was dislocated, his socket was shattered. Trauma doctors stabilized Oscar, but his broken bones needed help.
Our trauma surgeons had put the hip back in place, but he still had the broken part of the hip socket to deal with.
Orthopedic trauma surgeons handle complex fractures, common in wrecks and accidents.
Anything that gets a human being moving faster than we were designed to be moving, cars, motorcycles, ATVs, dirt bikes, and particularly down here in Florida where we do have a large segment of the population that's older, they get fractures a little more easily. Those are more difficult to treat because you don't have as good a bone stock to work with.
The pelvis can be a focal point for traumatic injuries and a trouble spot for surgeons. First, they have to navigate through muscle to get to the fracture, then manipulate bone fragments. This X-ray shows Oscar's pelvis today.
We did an operation where we exposed that, put it all back in place, and support it with metal plates and screws.
2 screws hold the bone together.
But if we just left those, the bone would crack around that, so we then support the bone by laying this plate over the top of it. And then screws go to normal bone above and below the fracture to hold that in place.
Now a man of stainless steel, Oscar is back on the force and back on the road.
3.5 months for this type of injury, I think that's rather quick. I'm grateful that I healed quickly.
For Lee Memorial Health System, I'm Amy Osher.